Girls und Panzer der Film is the sequel slash continuation of the Girls und Panzer anime series, which came out all the way back in 2014, I believe? But that is not relevant. What relevant is that this movie is quite literally the movie we have been waiting for to continue that series since the series ended. And by that I mean that absolutely everything that we loved about the anime is there. Now if you have no idea what the anime is, by the image you are seeing right in front of you, it should be pretty obvious that it is literally, by translating the title, Girls and Armored Vehicles / Tanks. And this is the film / movie that came out, I can't remember when, but it took a while to finally get released on DVD / Blu-ray, so we could finally see it thanks to the magic of the internet, or importing the Blu-ray from some importing site, probably something like JList or Amazon.jp could import it. But anyway, so what is this about in case you've never heard of it? It is literally a world where schools, instead of being, land grounded, literally on solid ground, they are aboard gigantic carrier vessels that put even the largest aircraft carrier today to shame. Like even the smallest one, which is the one that the main protagonists live in, like literally, there is, I believe that is at least 5 or 6 times as large as a normal aircraft carrier, as the biggest one we have right now. But aside from that, in that world, the most popular extracurricular activity in the world is literally driving around in real tanks and fighting in them. How people don't get hurt, I do not know, but that is irrelevant. Suspension of disbelief and all that. So with that out of the way, when the anime ended, I really felt like there was some things that we hadn't gotten answers to. Like, for example, what is Miho's house like? Why does she get along with her sister at all? Or what's going on there? And what about the rest of the schools? What happened to them? And at the end of the anime, the main plot driving the story doesn't actually get resolved at all. And this movie finally puts a end to that. Like, seriously, it took a long time. So without spoiling the movie too much, so something very bad happens. If you saw the anime, you probably have an idea of what's going on. And it is not enough for the girls and their 8 tanks to literally fight against this very bad thing that is happening. So they literally get help from every single one of the other schools that appeared in the anime. And I mean every single one of them, including Anzio that technically did not appear in the anime, but in the OVA, they come help as well. So in the end, it is a massive 1 hour long constant battle against a brand new foe that is extremely dangerous and very powerful. And yeah, things get very interesting very fast. Now, another thing that I loved about this movie here is that it shows a lot of character development for some of the characters that didn't get enough. For example, Nekunya, Momonga, and their friend that came in right at the end of the anime, we never knew what game they were playing. Here, we actually get to see that game and what they do with their free time. The automotive club right there in their grease suits, we finally see what it is that they are trying to get back into working order, and so on and so forth. So yeah, this movie absolutely really satisfying if you like the anime. If you did not like the anime, you probably won't like it. I mean, there is really nothing that we can do to say to change your mind. However, if you did like the anime, this is an absolutely must watch. You can probably find it on your favorite torrent site or probably on some streaming sites already as well. I highly recommend it. It is a little on the long side. I can't remember exactly how long it is. Allow me to illustrate that. Let's see. The movie is exactly 2 hours long. And you will start the movie with a battle that is happening. So about an hour and 20 minutes of the entire movie is nothing but tank fights. So yeah, lots of action going on. So Girls und Panzer, their film, definitely worth watching if you like the anime. If you don't have nothing else to watch, you might want to consider watching it anyway. It's definitely entertaining. So then, yeah, that is it. That is my quick review, and we will see you next time.